And we're back. Nakashimi and I wanted more than anything to bring our friends back, so we got after the roof of the curse behind Sachiko Shinozaki in Heavenly Host Elementary. We sought and found another place that shouldn't exist. They say at Yoshi and Sachiko Shinozaki. It was supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood. In its basement, we found an old book of spells known as the Book of Shadows. Convinced I could undo the horrors I'd seen, I decided to try a little black magic of my own. This, inevitably, led to the worst nightmare of them all. I was attacked from all sides, uncertain what was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal. I don't know how she knew where I was, but just as things seemed bleakest, Sis came rushing in to my rescue. In the end, I only made things worse. All I did was add one more sacrifice to the pile. Now that Heavenly Host Elementary is gone, what do I do? How do I repent my sins? Stand. Bow. Nice work, everyone. Hey, Satoshi. You brought lunch today, right? Let's eat on the roof. Oh, sure. Seems like a nice day for that. Let's go. Wow, the sky is clear as can be. Not a single cloud. Love that autumn sun. How about here? I gotta say though, my lunchbox sure feels light. What'd you bring today, Yoshika? I had some time, so I fried up a little something. Man, your kitchen skills are really impressive. I'm guessing I've just got last night's leftovers. Sounds like first world problems, if you ask me. You think so? Mom! Well now, lunch all the way up here. It is a fine day today, so I bet your food will be all the more delicious. Miss Kuhn? Niwa? I think? Yeah. This is our class's TA, Miss Kuhn Niwa, age 24. She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice. We asked our classmates about her the day we returned from Heavenly Host Elementary. They said she was a teacher who'd come to our school half a year ago, but the five of us had no memory of that. In our world, the one we came from, we had Miss Yui instead, filling the exact same role. So we meant no offense to Miss Kuhn, but her presence here, this reality, just felt inherently wrong to those of us who survived the Heavenly Host incident. Do you not have any lunch, Satoshi? What is it you most like to eat? Huh? What's your favorite food? Pork cutlet on rice, I guess. Okay. What's she up to? She's probably just messing with you. Guess I'll go buy some bread at the cafeteria or something. Okay, but you should probably hurry it up. I mean, lunch has already started, so I doubt they have a whole lot left at this point. Oh, crud, you're right. Okay, wait right here, I'll be back. Touch down the run panel while moving to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina. If you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting. However, so be sure to slow down every now and again. That was a heck of a long intro! And that... If you don't get a move on, they'll be out of breath for sure. Shut up! As I was saying... I didn't make it. Told you they'd run out. Here, you can have one of my fried shrimp. Open up. Mine shone upon meeting those of the magnificent golden fried shrimp. Really? Thank you so much. You must be Mr. Satoshi Mochida. Huh? Me? I am, but I've come to deliver your lunch. What? The man in black handed over a lacquer box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg, picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal down to the last detail. Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fried shrimp he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by his new contender. Who? What is Miss Kuon? I don't know. Okay, who are you? Class rep. The classroom glowed with the golden hue of twilight. My gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashimi that I had a lot on my mind. Are you... okay? She asked this as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backward. She was trying to comfort me. But she had dark circles around her eyes, too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best as I could and forced an empty smile. I'm sorry. I won't cause any more trouble. Huh? Trouble? What do you mean? I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom. Class rep. Did I just see Shinozaki leaving? What's wrong, Naomi? Our class rep seems to be taking everything really hard. We should try to support her a little more. She's not the only one, Naomi. You've been pretty hard on yourself too, don't you think? I'm fine. I mean, I'm not the only one suffering here. We've all got to be strong for one another. I just hope she doesn't do anything drastic. As I walked, I thought back to my time in the hospital. I was lying in bed, arms and legs virtually mummified in bandages, when a woman with flowers came in to see me. Hello, you don't know me, but... Oh, my. You really do look just like your sister. Who are you? My name is Mirai Yamamura. Your sister and I are both part of the Wicca Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits. So, you know Sis? I do. That's why I've come to see you. As she said this, she placed a bouquet of flowers on the small table by the bed and looked around the room with a curious expression on her face. Are your parents not here at the moment? They're out shopping. I see. So neither your father nor your mother know, then, about Hino's death. The day she lost her life, before she went after you to the old Shinozaki estate, the last person she contacted was me. She's contacted you? She probably understood her fate and accepted it. The spirits can reveal a person's time of death if you let them. But she was prepared to take action regardless. She didn't care what the consequences might be. She really was an amazing person. Tears began to pour from my eyes, and I could do nothing to stop them. I had been sitting up in bed, but consciously started to curl into a fetal position as best as I could with the bandages. Yamamura put her hand on my back to comfort me. Ayumi, I've come here to bestow Hina's last wish to you. Huh? Retrieve the grimoire, the Book of Shadows, a forbidden book that's been passed down through the Shinozaki family for generations. If that book should ever fall into the wrong hands, the world would most assuredly be plunged into utter chaos. See, we of the WI are an association of white witches who commune with spirits and abide by the will of nature. Hina was initially hesitant to involve herself with anything related to the Shinozaki bloodline, having to fight her parents and protect her lineage. But in recent years, he's been sensing the presence of the book and growing more and more intrigued. The other Wiccans and I looked for it, of course, but we found no hint of it at the site of Yoshi and Sachiko Shinozaki's estate. We were surprised to find burned beams and other debris of the old house on what we expect to be nothing more than a vacant lawn. That was all we found. Yet even though it wasn't there, we still sense it. Its presence remains, somewhere in this world. Yamamura looked directly into my eyes. Did you know that someone else was living in the city who shares her bloodline with you and Yoshi Shinozaki? Yamamura pulled a notepad from her pocket and she carefully wrote down a name and address on the top sheet. She then tore the page and handed it to me. Makina Shinozaki. I knew that name. It was on the family tree. Yeah, in the Shinozaki estate's basement. Yoshi's grandmother had 3 daughters. The second was Makina, so Yoshi's mother was younger sister, Yoshi's aunt. Makina's house is deserted now. If you were to go there, you might find some clue that will help lead to the Book of Shadows. We tried, but we were too strongly connected to the spirit world. We just couldn't enter the room. I don't know what exactly you might find there, but if you have the strength to fulfill Hino's last request, I'd like to ask that you try. With that, Yamamura simply turned and left the hospital room. Sis, last request. On the other side of the door, a peculiar girl stood in wait. As soon as Yamamura had covered enough distance to put me out of earshot, the two of them spoke. Nice work. Is that good enough? Can I go now? Just you people breathing makes my skin crawl, but I won't kill you. So yeah, that's good enough. Now get out of my face. Yamamura ran away as quickly as she could without drawing attention to herself. As if in response, the intimidating girl in a peculiar outfit spat on the hospital wall. Man, hard to find anyone these days who's not a dumb... As she mumbled these words, she sneaked a sidelong glance at me in my room. I was completely oblivious. It was time to meet my fate. I had no trouble locating Makina's residence. I didn't know what I was expecting, but what I found was just an ordinary apartment building. I couldn't involve Makina in years, and they've been through enough already. Besides, this was a family matter. My bloodline responsible for this whole mess, so it's only right that I be the one to make amends. Alone. This is still too long. See you guys next time!